Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Halo video. Now, today's video is going to be... I know you guys hate negative videos, but I don't want to lie. I don't want to show this fake positivity because it's not going to help where Halo is at right now. So basically, there was a live stream that was going on like yesterday, and I didn't watch the whole thing, I'll be honest, because the stuff that I was hearing from T43, I just couldn't stand it. There was one of the things that they said, and it's kind of like, you know, it was awful, but we will get to that in a minute. Yeah, I was watching it about around like 6 minutes, and then I just got so bored of it. I got sick and tired of it. I really despised and what the things that they were saying. I clicked away. And there's someone like messaged me on Discord and saying, "Hey bro, did you see the fuel rod?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen the fuel rod." And he said, "Bro, they brought it back, but it's so bad." And I was like, "What do you mean it's so bad?" So in my mind, I was thinking, "Oh, is it the fuel rod design from Halo 4 or Halo Reach? Maybe Halo 5. You know, I personally don't mind the design, you know, from those games. I actually really personally enjoyed them. I much preferred them in Halo 3. I think the fuel design in Halo 3 was fantastic. And Halo C as well. So yeah, that was in my mind. And everyone kept talking about it. Everyone kept saying the fuel design looks awful. I'm like, how could they go wrong with this? So I did my research. Yeah, so I looked at the image on Instagram and I was actually shocked. I didn't know what to say. I was like, is this a joke? Or 343, are they trolling us at this point? Or are they just playing games with us? Surely they gotta be playing games with us. Basically, it's officially confirmed this is the fuel rod design we're gonna be getting. I mean, I don't want to call it a fuel rod, it's actually a rocket launcher. It's basically a rocket launcher cosplaying as a fuel rod. That's what that is. That's what I'm seeing. A rocket launcher is trying to be like a fuel rod, and it looks like a fucking joke. This is so bad. It is really severely bad. T43, as usual, taking a lot of L's. They really messed up the design so badly, and they've done this intentionally. The only thing I like about this fuel rod is the reticle. I think the reticle looks really cool. It looks really awesome. It looks like the one from Halo 2 and Halo 3. But the rest of it is awful. I'll give this a 1 out of 10. It is awful, right? If it wasn't for that reticle, I would give it a 0. I would say 0. And it looks really bad. And they've done this intentionally because I think this is the idea that they're trying to go for, and a lot of people don't realize this. So hear me out very carefully. So you guys remember like the Halo C assault rifle, you know, that's locked behind a paywall. You know, when I looked at that first, I was really excited to try this out because I thought, oh, it's gonna be like a new weapon or something. Because a lot of people don't seem to like the Halo Infinite assault rifle. I personally really like the Halo Infinite assault rifle. I thought it looks really cool. But there's a lot of people who don't really like that design, even though it's from Halo Reach. But they brought back the Halo C assault rifle. But what's really bad is that they put this behind the paywall, and I was really like disappointed, really disappointed they've locked that behind the paywall. I was like, okay, fair enough. And I remember the Halo C Mark 5. You guys remember the Halo C Mark 5 that was used in that you could use in Halo CE? That is bloody like more than a decade old, more than 20 years old, and you could use that for free along with the free colors. You guys remember that? Yeah. So they brought back they brought that back in season 5. The Mark 5, and again that was locked behind the paywall, so I was really gutted. I was really very disappointed. But guess worse, so they brought back the Halo 2 anniversary armor, and it looks really cool, but again it's locked behind the paywall. You could actually unlock this all for free. You can use it in the older Halo games all for free, and these are older Halo games. But the new games you can't, you need to pay for it. With the fuel rod design, I feel like they did this intentionally, so like when they bring in the classic fuel design, it's going to be locked behind the paywall. It's going to be a skin. It's going to be locked behind a paywall. And that is freaking awful. That is absolutely disaster if they are going for that. And it seems like that's what they're doing. And they probably do this same thing with the vehicles as well, you know. Yeah, it's same thing with the elites. You know, like everyone wanted Playboy elites. Oh, give us Playboy elites. But no, they've done it wrong. Again, they've done it wrong. They brought back elites, but the Spartans are cosplaying as elites. That's what they're doing. It's like elites. It's like Spartans are pretending to be elites, and it looks lame. At first, I thought it looked cool, but no, it actually looks really awful. This is not elites, man. This is not Halo. What are you guys doing? And now they're going to be doing the same thing with the fuel rod, I bet. They're going to be like, hey guys, you guys want a classic fuel rod? Guess what? It's locked behind a paywall. And no one's not talking about this. Yeah, and that's the plan. And a lot of people seem to be okay with it. And this is really bad for Halo, for the future titles, and for the MCC. And this is why we're never going to get MCC updates if we, unless if we stop, paying them, like paying stuff in the shop. Like, it really needs to stop. This is such a disaster. I guess you could say this is positive, but they are bringing back the assault mode. Should have been there at launch. I guess there's a bit of positivity with that, but come on, man. Like, the older Halo games had the assault mode at launch. Halo 2 had it. I think it was in Halo 3, I can't remember. But assault, yeah, I think it was in Halo 3. It had the assault mode in Halo 2 and 3. And everyone is getting excited for this. It's like, what is there to be excited about? We're getting excited for older futures. Futures that's supposed to be there at launch. Why are we so excited for this? Like, even if the Fuel Rod had the classic design, people will still be disappointed. They won't be furious like how they are right now, but they'll still be disappointed. I mean, I'll be disappointed, but I'll be like, you know what? They got the design right, but you know, I'm so disappointed that it came 3 years later. But this is awful, but this is a lot worse. They brought back a weapon 3 years later, and second, they got the design wrong. How could you get it wrong? Bungie already left you guys the idea, you know, on how to make a freaking good game. They showed you the route, they showed you the path how to do it, and you guys just like threw it out the window. Like, why? How could you flop on this design so badly after 3 years? But then again, they probably did that because of the shop. I don't know. Like, it might be that. And then Sketch over here says, you know what? One thing he said in the video. I mean, I don't want you guys to attack him. You know, please don't go harassing these devs. He said in this video, he was talking about the premiums, and then he says like, oh, you know, we need to make money. If you guys are talking to your customers or whatever, you know, to your fan base, you don't say we need to make money. Like, I feel like that's really, really awkward. And he kind of stuttered as well. He kind of paused a little bit, you know, during and this was on the live stream. And he said that, oh, you know, we need to make money. And firstly, why did you even say that on the stream? And secondly, you know, you guys have enough money. You're a multi-billionaire dollar company for crying out loud. You guys are just lazy. Very, very, very utterly lazy. Unless if it's the shop, that's when things starts to kick in, right? That's when you guys get up and actually do something about it. Other than that, you guys are so lazy. This is really bad, guys. I have no words. This is why I made that video to boycott the shop, because this is what destroying the future Halo titles, right? And the past Halo games as well, like the MCC. That's why MCC got neglected because of stuff like this. I can't look forward to the next updates because so many people are paying them, and that's affecting the other players on the MCC. It actually is. It's really affecting the MCC players. Like, we can't look forward to the mod browser because of it, and we're waiting for that still. And we're waiting for console mod support. We're waiting for like campaign crossplay, and you know, there's still issues that needs to be fixed. Like the Halo C audio is still like very low. You know, it's not balanced. You know, there's a lot of issues like that. You know, we still have the hacking issues, even though I never bumped into hacking on the MCC, but like, it's like they're just focusing on microtransactions. They're there to make money. They're not there to make a game. Yeah, they are business at the end of the day, but they're just very heavily distracted, very badly, very distracted. And people will attack me for calling them out. I just have no words. This is really bad. I mean, that's why I'm telling everyone to. I mean, I don't want to tell you guys on what to do. Look, if you guys really love spending your money, then go ahead and do it, okay? But all I'm just gonna say is that this is not going to help the future Halo titles or the Halo MCC. You know, the people that are playing MCC, it's not gonna make the games any fun. You know, and I know you guys are gonna feel the same way. Even the ones that are buying stuff in the shop, you guys are still feeling frustrated. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I spending money? You know, you guys are falling for that. I apologize if I sound very negative. It's just a little bit of a rant I'm doing. I literally don't know what else to say about Halo at this point. You know, right now I'm enjoying Halo MCC though. I'm really loving this new Covenant mod that I'm playing. The one you're seeing right now, and this is something that T50 would never do. You know, they would never do a campaign spinoff the way things are right now. You know, when Bungie were making Halo, you know how long they had Halo for? I think for around like 9 or 10 years, and they've made 2 spin-offs that had a lot of content with it, especially Halo Reach. I remember ODST, you know, they made that, and then they've made Halo Reach, and they've done an amazing job with those both games. But T43, they had Halo a lot longer than Bungie, and we still don't have a campaign spin-off. We still don't have a campaign DLC. We still don't have like any of the campaign updates. Meanwhile, modders over here are putting so much time and effort, and there's a group of modders, man, that they don't even get paid for this, right? You know, they barely have free time, and they've made this amazing mod, the New Covenant. And maybe that's another reason why we're not getting a mod browser or anything, because they know the community will take it to the next level. I feel like Microsoft would allow it, but I feel like T50, they're very jealous. It could be like, oh, the community are doing a much better job than us, and you know, no one's not playing our games, and like, I feel like that's how they feel. I feel like they're very, very jealous of T43. I wasn't even questioning to myself, oh, would they do a good job with the Fuel Rod design? I would just think of the design from like Halo 4 or Halo 5 or Reach. I was expecting that, and that's okay, you know, because I personally found the design, you know, they're quite decent, right? They're quite decent, but my gosh, they really shocked me by, you know, with this one in a very bad way. very awful way. The only positive thing I could say in this update is that they're all going to be bringing in a new weapon, which is the mutilator. So in general speaking, we only had 2 new weapons. Oh my gosh, we only have 2 new weapons coming in, like in Halo Infinite at this point. Yeah, it's not officially here yet, the mutilator, but I think they've announced it like somewhere that the mutilator will be coming in. I mean, so far they've added only 1 new weapon, which is the Avenger. I think it's the SMG type. Yeah, and that's it. That's the only thing they've added. I do apologize if I sound negative. I'm just very frustrated where Halo is going, and they really need to step up, man. Microsoft need to hire a studio that's passionate about Halo. They need to bring back the dig site team, have them working, working on the MCC again. Even though like they've leaked the files or whatever, but who cares, man? They should hire them and just bring them back, because I feel like they know what they're doing. I feel like they need to hire the guys that made the Halo Covenant. In fact, the new Covenant, hire these guys and let them make the Halo campaign. Yeah, get these guys to do the job. Like, they could hire the team, the guys that made the new Covenant missions, and they'll do an amazing job with the spin-offs. I mean, I consider this as canon. This is such an amazing spin-off game, and I'm still playing through it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop ranting. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. I do stream a lot on Twitch. We can talk about, we can have a chit chat there, talk about Halo, what's going on with the franchise. And go ahead and drop a follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.